guys, so I feel like I'm doing a YouTube channel intro, but I shared the description as to the tutorial I'll be doing, the description in the chat. So I'm gonna go straight into the tutorial in this video just so that we can save some time and the tutorial can be quick. So right now, what you're seeing on my screen is technically the current view. So if you look at it at a glance, it's easy to understand as to where we currently at. So just to give like a quick background, those in like grayish green, they are posted, and these green ones or dark green ones are scheduled postings, while the purple ones are to film by Brooke, and gray ones mean that they are still in to do. And some of the other legends I have are orange, meaning it's to review by the client. Usually, when I did this filter view, what I did was I sent her a list of legends, putting it into two categories. First category would be only what she has to look at, which are technically the orange ones and the purple ones, because that's only what she cares about. And then the rest, they are just for her information, such as scheduled, posted, and to do. In this way, this concise view helps us make our clients' lives much easier in terms of reviewing, so that they don't have to go through this view anymore, which is a bit overwhelming, especially if they don't really need to know the process or what you're doing. So to be able to achieve this view, what you can do is just add a new view, click on calendar, and then here we'll customize it. So the fields that we technically want to see would be the type and the posting schedule. So it's still not fixed yet, but let's just quickly save that, customize again. And then in the layout options, the task dates, I'm not entirely sure what it's named in your list or in your board with your clients, but typically we just want to select or filter it out using the posting date. So there. And then color tasks are usually by the task status. So like I've mentioned, we have orange for review, dark green for scheduled, purple for to film. So it really dependent color-wise on how it is for you and your client. But as much as possible, we want to make it visually easy for them to understand and remember. And with that, we just close this and click on the close just so that we can also see the tasks that have been posted. But then again, it's dependent on you and your client if you still want to have that view. But for me and my client, which is Brooke, this works for us so that she can have like an overview of where we're currently at, and if there is something that has been posted or if there has been, which type of content it is. And from a glance, we can also see the flow of the content. So for example, we have reels, carousel reels, and then static reels carousel. So there on, we can quickly assume and rearrange if ever there is something that's not in the correct place. So just for example, for this tutorial, you can just drag and drop, or your client can just drag and drop whenever they want to switch out different contents. And the good thing with this is that you can directly ask your clients to have this view, and then they just have to go into this view and just click on the contents that are in charge for them to review. And just when you click on X, you go back to this view. So it's a bit more simpler for them to understand. And then you can just rename this into, already have one called posting schedule. So let's say content overview. And then when you copy a link to view, it should redirect to how. So when we click on that, actually, let's just try to open it up. When you open it up, it directly, of course, goes back to the view.